I didn't even think about flipping land, but then we put a giant land development deal under contract together, and that was $3.4 million in one deal. When I first got in real estate, I thought buyers and sellers. That was the cream of the crop. That's everything you do. Boy, was I wrong.
Our team did 100 million in sales last year. Our group did 977 million, just under $1 billion. What's up, agents? This is another video of Mega Agent Academy, the channel built to help agents grow in their business, whether you're brand new or whether you're experienced trying to unbottleneck or build wealth for the future. So if you haven't already, liked and subscribe below to all of our videos where we train agents on how to grow. We also do a weekly coaching call every Monday at 1 p.m. You can find the link to that below as well. You are welcome to join our coaching calls anytime. But today we're doing something a little different. We started a new video series where essentially what we're going to do is interview agents that have joined our group, whether they've joined us with eXp Realty or whether they've actually joined our sales team, just so that you can get a feel for the business, what growth looks like for people that partner with us, because the reality is everybody's in a different stage in their journey. So a lot of times people may come to me and I'm 12 years into this thing. So someone may not relate to where I'm at. They may say, man, I'm just trying to get my business off the ground, or I'm just starting to build a team. So today we have Tyler, also Davis, no relation. He likes to tell people we are, but he's not. This is Tyler Davis. He is licensed with us on the Davis Group.
Yes, sir.
So Tyler, how old are you?
Well, right now, 28 years old.
All right, you're 28.
28.
How long have you had your real estate license?
So actually, I've had my license going on 3 years now, and it'll be EXP for 2 years and a month of April.
Okay, so let's go back to the start. You were with a different brokerage. For a year.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? How did you do your first year?
Glad you asked. It was mediocre at best. So for the first year, to be honest, it was a rocky road getting into real estate. So the first year overall, I don't think I turned in a deal until about 4 to 6 months into the game.
And to be honest, if you're a new agent, that could be pretty new, right? I started with Remax. It took me 6 months to get a deal, but that's kind of what we want to showcase to people, is that we're happy to get people kickstarted quicker. We have agents on our team that have been on our team for the last 4 months, and they've already averaged a deal a month with us, right? So we understand if you're an agent that's struggling and saying, how do I get to the next level? There has to be steps to be able to take. So
absolutely.
You're now with us for 2 years.
Yes, sir.
What do you think your numbers will look like this year for gross income?
Yeah, so just to like bring it back a little bit, from that first year overall, I did 15 grand.
Okay.
And that's in real estate, and that was all the income I had. Just in the last year with the Davis Group, I've already turned in more than that in taxes. So I'm already having to pay all of that out of pocket. So needless to say, I'm doing significantly better.
Do you think you'll hit multiple 6 figures this year?
Multiple 6 figures? To be honest, going into this year, I already had 70 grand pending. So that's a blessing on its own.
Yeah, that's great. We're filming this video in February, by the way. So
yes, sir.
70 grand for the year.
Yes, sir.
So what would you say is the biggest difference then, coming from a boutique broker, right, a smaller broker, coming into EXP, what do you think has been the biggest differentiator between where you were and where you're now that's helped you get where you're at?
Yeah, so great question. When I first got into real estate, I thought buyers and sellers. That was the cream of the crop. That's everything you do. Boy, was I wrong. When I got into the Davis Group, immediately I was taught about investment, buying, selling, fix and flips, apartment buildings, everything under the sun, and it was almost overwhelming to say the least. So overall, I didn't even think about flipping land, but then we put a giant land development deal under contract together, and that was $3.4 million in one deal.
Yeah, so most agents may never do a $3.5 million deal, let alone in a market like ours. We're in Virginia, so our average price point's like $400,000.
Right.
So $3.5 million is absolutely mega.
Absolutely.
Right? So you're saying that it helped you wrap your mind around maybe other layers to make money.
Very much so.
So you're doing the land stuff now. You're helping find off-market deals.
Yes, sir.
You've got your normal buyers and sellers, right, that you're working on. You're working on some portfolio deals now?
Yeah, 2 portfolio deals.
So that's good.
Absolutely.
You've found more genres to be able to sell.
Right.
What about the skill set? Is there anything that either the team has done for you or that our group within EXP has done for you or EXP itself that's helped you get to the next level, whether it's mindset, whether it's training? What's the thing?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because if you do recall, Jared, the real reason that me and you came into contact was the role play. So we do a role play group, and that was the first time I sat in a room of around a bunch of like-minded people that were actively trying to better their skills. You're in a room with people that are coming from the same position you are, where they're, you know, not as good with conversations, especially talking about investors and fix and flip deals. I mean, that wasn't even in my vocabulary, but I was in a room with people in that same position. And not only that, I was bouncing ideas off of them. We were growing together, and role play honestly changed the game for me. I do that consistently now on an everyday basis.
Yeah. So think about that. If you're an agent, something that I just got from that is that Tyler, who's 28, making multiple 6 figures per year, role plays every single day.
Absolutely.
So I think that is one of the most valuable things that we do for our agents, is that we host multiple role play days every single month so that people can actually come locally. Now, if you're not local to us, it's okay. Our group of EXP agents encompasses 30 states now. We're in like 4 or 5 different countries. So you could be watching this from another country right now. It's okay. You can reach out. We do all of our coaching calls Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if anybody can get onto our coaching calls, again, the link is in our description below on this video. So we'd love to have you pop on and just look at some of the stuff we're teaching, because if you're an agent that's finding that they're just bottlenecking, right? And that was me at RE/MAX. I was there for 6 years. I was the #1 agent selling houses there, but I didn't know how to build a team. I didn't know how to invest. I didn't know how to flip houses. I didn't know how to find capital. And now that's all of the stuff that we do and we teach other people to do. So Tyler, what would you say to an agent watching this? Maybe they're in their first year, 2, they're not where they want to be. Why should they reach out to you to talk to them about what it would look like to partners? What advice would you give them?
That's a heavy question, because I think for anyone new in real estate, we know that proof of concept sometimes is hard to come by, especially when you're 6 months into the game and you're like, man, I don't know where my deal is coming from. But when you're in a room around people that speak life into you, that know what your value is, your value prop will help you obtain that value prop and show you what you're great at, how to build on those skills, and really excel in that specific area in your career, that's where the Davis Group excels. They really go in there and highlight each individual in their own skill set and maximize that to its fullest potential. I really didn't know that I was going to be working with investors like I am. And I mean, just through the conversations that we've had, I'm learning the lingo, speaking the language, and as Jared mentioned, doing 2 portfolio deals, one with 22 homes and another with 16, has come into market here soon.
Man, if you get those, you'll do 38 deals on 2 deals off of our internet leads?
Internet leads. And the thing is I would even compliment roleplay with this, because that internet lead came through and he was actually looking at our website for a friend. He wasn't even looking for himself, but I noticed in his email that he had properties in his email. So immediately the trained mind is like, okay, do you want more in your portfolio or do you want less in your portfolio?
Yeah, most people don't want to stay the same, right? They want to unload them and they're done, or they're adding.
Absolutely.
I have 300 doors plus. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So if anybody wants to send me apartment deals, I'm looking. But same thing, you get the guys that are just looking to sell them, and so that's going to turn into, I mean, who knows, 36 homes. That's probably $7-8 million in sales.
Absolutely works out in 2 transactions.
Plus the $3.5 million. So just with our group at EXP, those 3 deals will equate to like $10.5, $11 million in sales.
Absolutely.
You're talking over $300,000 in commission on 3 deals.
On 3 deals, yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're an agent, you're struggling on systems, you're struggling on where to go next, you don't know how to scale, you don't know where to start on lead sources, reach out to Tyler. Obviously, he's killing it. You can reach out to me as well. There's likely also a Calendly link in the description where you can either set up a call directly with us to talk, about what it looks like to partner. And again, it doesn't matter where you're at, because you could join our team here locally if you're an agent in Richmond. But if you're outside of Richmond, we've got certain expansions going on. And then again, we've got all of the agents in our actual group. So our team did 100 million in sales last year. Our group did 977 million, just under $1 billion in sales. And we're doing sales in Germany, Dominican Republic, Canada, hopefully soon to be Mexico, 30 states in the United States. So wherever you're at, don't feel like you can't reach out. We would love to help you grow your real estate business. So Tyler, thank you for coming on my video today.
Blessing.
This has been another video of Mega Agent Academy. And again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe for all of the latest training videos on how to grow your real estate business.